Welcome guys, this is OPTIMER FX. If you can understand how to read a psychological level of every pair, if you can understand how to read psychological level of every pair, then you are 80% closer to understanding the movement of that particular pair. Now on my screen is GDP USDT, GBP USDT. Now before I proceed, before I reveal to you a secret of psychological level. Now what is a psychological level? A psychological levels are round numbers that tend to act as support or resistance levels when trading in forex or stock markets. Now when you understand the psychological level of every forex pair, then you are 80% close to succeeding in reading the direction of that particular forex pair or stock. Now on my screen is GBP USDT. Now I want to reveal to you the secret of the psychological level of GBP USDT, how price react to them perfectly. Now you will see, look at my screen, you will see here is a psychological level. Look at this psychological level and look at how price react to it. You understand? Here is another psychological level. Here is another psychological level. Now if you observe, look at the psychological levels, you will see that there are rounded numbers. Each one differ from another by 0.0050. 0.0050, that is the difference between each psychological levels of GBP USDT. You understand? So if you are able to understand this psychological level of any pair at all, any stock at all, you will be able to understand how the chart move. You understand? The psychological levels will serve as support and the resistance. Look at another psychological level and see how the price reacted to it. Now let me show you how to use psychological level and make massive profit. How to use psychological level and make massive profit. Now look at this. Look at this. Look at this psychological level here. 1.19500. You see how the price reacted to it. Look at the same psychological level. You see how the prices are reacting to these psychological levels. So understanding the psychological level will give you an edge to understanding the markets very well. You will be able to understand what is going on in the market. Are you seeing it? Are you seeing the psychological level? Are you seeing it? Now watch also. See how the market is reacting. Look at this. Look at the psychological level here and see how the price reacted to it. Are you seeing it? Look at this. Look at this psychological level. Look at this another psychological level. Look at this. So you see how the prices, look at this. You see how the price is reacting to these psychological levels. So your ability to understand the psychological level of a pair, of a stock in forex market will give you an edge understanding the movement of that market. Now I want to reveal to you a secret, how to use trend line, with psychological level, how to use trend line with psychological level. That is combination of trend line and psychological level. Now let's switch to 4-hour time frame. Now this is a 4-hour time frame. Are you seeing it? This is what 4-hour time frame. Now if you look at this, I have two trend line. I have two trend line. One is in this is daily. One is in daily while the other is in 4 hour. Now let me show you the secret of combination of trend line and the psychological level. Watch here. Look at the trend line I draw in 4 hour time frame and see how the price reacts with the trend line here. Are you seeing it? It obeys the trend line and at the same time obey the psychological level. Look at another one here. It obeys the trend line and at the same time obey the psychological level. So when the price is approaching the trend line, you need to watch out if it is closer to a particular psychological level. So when the psychological level and trend line happens to cross and the price tend to obey it, that is a perfect entry for you. Look at another price obeying psychological level and trend line. Are you seeing it? So your ability to understand this, look at this one, see how price obey the trend line and the psychological level. So understanding the psychological level of a particular pair gives you an edge to knowing what is happening. Look at this psychological level here. See how the price obey it. Look at this psychological level serving as a resistance. Now look at another psychological level here. Look at another psychological level here. So you can see how look at this one here. So you see how the prices are obeying the psychological level of this particular pair. Do you understand? So this is a GBP USDT. This is the perfect psychological level of this pair. The perfect psychological level of what? This pair. Now I told you earlier that each psychological level differs from another by a margin of 0.005. Look at it. This is 1.19000. Now the next is 1.19500, followed by 1.2000, followed by 1.20500, followed by 1.21000. So this is how to draw the psychological level of GBP USDT. So if you're able to draw this, then understand it, then you are ready to make a lot of profit, because it will enable you to understand the market very, very well. Now look at this trend line and the psychological level. Are you seeing how the price obey the two? Now look at another psychological level here. You see how the price, now this is the weekend. You see how the price obey the psychological level. Are you seeing it? So that is it. If you're able to understand this psychological level and you're able to draw it with a perfect trend line, then you'll be able to understand the market very, very well and follow suit. Don't forget, this is OPTIMER FX, where profitable strategies are being shared. If you like the video, hit the subscribe button, share the video so that others will benefit. Thank you.